I'm going to start with a brief opening statement and then I'll open the floor for any questions at that time. An incident occurred outside the gate of Fort Parker Wednesday that resulted in the arrest of 4 military members for aggravated assault and resisting arrest. Civilian protesters were illegally blocking entrance to the gate, and the service members took it upon themselves to remove the protesters from the gate area. All soldiers were assigned to the 1st Brigade Combat Team of the 101st Airborne Division. The protesters were part of an anti-war group that had agreed to protest peacefully outside the gate. We fully support peaceful assemblies, and we're looking for ways in which to allow them to occur safely in the future. At this time, none of the soldiers are being tried under UCMJ, but further disciplinary actions are possible. It's important to point out that the actions of these 4 soldiers are not indicative of the entire task force, and that we continue to maintain a safe and accepting community. We fully support Americans' rights to peacefully assemble, and that's what we fight for. So we hope to find a way to allow these protests to occur on our grounds peacefully in the future. Also, Major General Mike Meacham was officially relieved by the Marine Corps on Monday as a result of an investigation by the Department of Defense Inspector General. At this time, he has not been formally charged with anything. The investigation is still ongoing, and we take this and all matters of disobedience or misconduct very seriously. That being said, our leaders are thoughtfully considering what next steps, if any, are deemed necessary. Major General Iron Mike Walker is slated to replace General Meacham. He is the J3 Operations Officer and has already been heavily involved in our preparation, so we fully intend to drive on with the deployment without missing a beat. Major General Meacham served his country and this organization for many years, and we wish him the best as he moves on. I say again, an incident occurred outside the gate of Fort Parker this morning that resulted in the arrest of 4 military members. In addition, Major General Mike Meacham was officially relieved by the Marine Corps Monday as a result of an investigation by the IG. At this time, I'd be happy to take any of your questions.
Yes, you, sir.
Yeah, Guido Johnson,
Yeah.
Guido Central. Yeah. How many, these soldiers are part of, how many other gangs on post right now?
At this time, we can't discuss any other outside incidents. We really have to stick to the facts in this incident, but please believe that we are doing due diligence in this investigation. And we
Were they arrested because they had tattoos?
Sir, that's a civil matter, so I can refer you to the local police if you could get back with them about the Mayberry contact information, and they'll be able to answer your questions.
You, sir, in front.
Legal Eagle from former JAG Officers of America. You mentioned the UCMJ, but under the UCMJ, soldiers have 72 hours in which to appear in front of a federal magistrate after they're arrested by civilian authorities. I'm wondering, it's been 72 hours, has there been an appearance before a magistrate, and are you just planning on deploying with these troops and letting their charges hang, or are you going to allow the charges to continue?
I think at this point it's a little early. Like I mentioned, all of our investigation is still ongoing, and we do still have to consult with other staff members, including the JAG, on the next appropriate action. But do know that we're fully focused to prepare for this deployment, and we don't intend to miss a beat.
So, follow up, please. Then I'm not understanding. You talked about the UCMJ. You said that under the UCMJ that there is no UCMJ action, but according to the UCMJ, there has to be an action. So are you not taking action against these troops?
At this point, we're not doing either. We're in an investigation. What I can do for you is I can definitely hook you up with our JAG officer who can go over specifics of the UCMJ with you, because it's not something I'm prepared to speak on at this point.
Thank you.
We have time for one more question. You, ma'am, in the back.
Yeah, Jean Kleps with Women on Wheels, Vermont chapter. You said the investigation is still ongoing. So regarding General Meacham, what are you investigating? Is there other things that we need to know that he's doing? Is there more to the story that you haven't told us?
At this point, we don't fully understand the story ourselves. We are still wading through the mountain of facts that we have presented for us. Officially, his relief came from Headquarters Marine Corps, so that's the...
A mountain of facts? What facts? Is there more? What else is there that he's done?
It's just a procedure that we have to go through to make sure that we offer due diligence to every investigation. Obviously, something as serious as the relief of a general officer, we wouldn't make that kind of decision overnight, so we certainly want to give it due diligence. And
well, to help, Mrs. Meacham said...
I'm sorry, that's enough. That's all the time we have today. Mr. Guido Johnson,
Yeah.
with you on your question regarding tattoos in the military, the Mayberry Police has no contact information.
Thanks.
Yep. Do you guys have any follow-up questions? You want to say some closing remarks?
Yes.
Sir? Okay.
in closing, providing due diligence in both of these matters, but we're looking forward to continuing preparation for our upcoming deployment. Thank you.
Yo.